There it is. Look at it. That's Orlando right about there. What? Welcome to missed the loading and the drama, but a couple pieces of dunnage down there, big old tank. Raycon says 4,000 pounds. I asked him, I said, how much does this weigh? He said 6,000. I said, all right. Called the shipper. I said, I ain't taking it unless you pay me more. So went up from 1,000 to 1,200. So whatever, man. I'm ready for this trip to be over. A little too much drama, this one, but so we're wrapping chains. We got dunnage on the bottom. We're gonna crank the F down on it. Then we might see the sharp edges, so we might throw a strap over it also, again just for aesthetics. But yeah, man, there it is. That's pretty cool looking, right? Oh well, there we go. Look at this beauty. Chain. I don't think I'm gonna do a strap. What I am gonna do is fire some screws into my dunnage onto the deck, prevent it from sliding, right? And then we'll be good to go. Off to New Albany, Ohio. Out to you tonight. Can you tell us about that conversation? There it is. Look at it. The storm. What support? That's Orlando right about there. I don't even know where my drops are. I've got, like I said, two so far, and I'm trying to get a third one on there. But the Biden administration has approved. But yeah. We're just gonna, hopefully, I'm trying to get something, you know what? I got my map. Okay. So the storm is gonna come in right to like Tampa area, right around here, a little bit south. And then it's gonna, looks like they're saying it's gonna go like this. So I'm trying to book a load right now to Pensacola. And that'll get me from here, I'm right about here right now in Ohio. I got a Cleveland. There's one in Michigan right here, and that'll get me going down the west, end up there, and then I can monitor what's going on before I make my way forward. But the way it's looking now, this is all going to be a complete and utter disaster Thursday, Friday. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be home. My plan was to be home on Thursday or Friday, but there it is. Look at that sucker. Unbelievable, man.
So our number one focus now, once it hits, if there are people that are in need of rescue, you know, we've got massive amounts of assets. I've got National Guard,
Thursday PM.
Rescue teams.
That's about the time I would be getting into the state too. So I'd be right around in here.
I have the Coast Guard
Friday. And it's so big, like it's covering the whole state. So,
and if needed, they will go.
Yeah, man. Good thing I got my little condo on wheels, and I can just park anywhere I want. It's nice. It's nice and cool up here. So I'm not even running the generator. So all of this is on battery power right now. And it was nice last night. I actually kept the fan on for a little bit, letting fresh air in. And let me mute this. Letting the fresh air in, and I didn't have to. Yeah, I ended up waking up around like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was cold, so I just closed that down, and I was good. Looks like it's now down into the 40s. So I'm actually gonna reach underneath the stow area and get the warmer winter blanket back out. So, but yeah, that's where we are at. If I can pick up this other one, what we're at right now, the big tank. Okay, so how that went down. The guy was like, it's 4,000 pounds. I was like, okay, cool. I don't know how much I've told about this already, but I'll just re-explain. The guy says 4,000 pounds. That's what the contract was, is $1,000. And I was like, fine, it's only 8 foot. Let's do it. I'm trying to get back to Florida. I was trying to do a 5-day loop and be home. So anyhow, I get there and I ask the guys who are loading it, I'm like, how much does this weigh? They're like, 6,000. And I was like, I called the guy up and I was like, look, dude, I ain't running it. That's it. Now, I won't take it if you don't pay me more. So I got him up another 200 to 1,200. Tomorrow morning we're picking up aluminum. I don't know what it, I think it's aluminum piping or aluminum just aluminum pieces at 18 feet. And that's going to be 1,800. And this guy is 1,200. And then we're gonna try for that other one at 1,200. Oh man. Oh, this is just brutal. So there's a news clip of in New York. That's a woman that's just getting absolutely pummeled. Looks like for no reason. Look. Oh man. Oh, get out of the cities, y'all, if you can. But if we can get that other one on 12 on the back there, so that'll be a total of 42, plus we got an additional 400 for the tracks. So that was 1,750. So it's 3,450 coming up, and then hopefully we can do 42 going back. I was thinking about it today. I was like, man, that last time I did that 3 partials back to Florida at 4,200, like that's really good, you know. It's just a little over 1,000 miles. So we'll see what happens. The guy has emailed, said some stupid pickup times and whatever, and drop off like, oh, you gotta drop it off in 2 days between 8 and 10 in the morning. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we will get there when we get there. Obviously there's a natural disaster. So good luck, everyone. Hopefully the storm dies down, which they usually do in Florida. Here we are in Cleveland, Ohio. I have to back into that building. Yeah, my pickup's in there, but this is like a truck parking lot also, so there's a lot of truck traffic in here. This cat's getting ready to move. He just moved his truck, so I'm gonna go up that way, back in, go up that way, and then back in. There's a lady waiting for me right now. So she's wearing a Canada hat, and I said, you from Canada? She said, no, it's a work hat. I'm just gonna destroy it. So all right, let's get back in here. Okay, these guys are being super cool. They're actually moving this back because it's sitting on the dunnage. It's gonna stick off the ass end of the trailer like 2 foot, and that gives us 12 foot and 6,000 pounds. So that's what we're shooting for now. Aluminum beaming. 1, 2, 3, 4 straps. We're hanging off the back about 3 foot. We've got that flagged. That gives us 14 feet in here. I need to get a weight on this, but I think we can take about 7,000 pounds and 14 foot. So thanks guys, appreciate it. Well, we're heading to Buffalo, New York to pick up a pallet, weighs 1,100 pounds. Put it on the top deck. Disaster has struck again. My phone mount, which was so beautiful, has snapped. So we just weighed ourselves. We're going inside to get the ticket, and we're figuring out what's next. And a phone mount. Once again, they lied. The tank weighs 7,500 pounds, almost double what the original weight was. I'm really getting sick and tired of this, man. I'm gonna start putting a caveat in there. Anything over contract weight, you will be paying. So if it's 1,500 pounds over 10,000, that's 15%. So whatever the rate con is, if it's $1,000, then you're gonna pay 15% more. I'm putting that at a caveat from here on out because I can't run a business like this, man. My drives are like, I was gonna put 1,000 pounds on the top deck, right? I'd have plenty if this thing weighed what it was supposed to, but of course it doesn't. These people, man. This is the most frustrating thing. You can bust your ass, right? You can drive as many miles as you want, but these people just lie to you. I'm pissed off right now. New foam mount system. Let's get this mounted and get rolling again. So I used a 3M double-sided tape to stick this one down. And of course, I forgot a knife. So boom. You know, I'm not gonna throw that away for reasons to be determined. So yeah, this 3M, excuse me, it's Scotch. I go like this. Stick this on here. Yeah, I wish I had a knife, but I don't. Never mind. Got my handy dandy multi-tool. I don't know what to do about that whole weight thing, you know? Like, it sucks. The original contract was 4,000 pounds. So 7,500 is twice as much. And when I talked to the guy, at first, when I told him, I said, oh, weigh 6,000 pounds now. And he goes, well, you still got the same amount of space on your deck. Oh, look, dickhead, you know, we're not driving around just carrying thousands and thousands of pounds over what you guys say it is, right? Like, there's math that we have to figure out what we can put on, where it goes to make the trailer ride safely. I'm gonna start reporting. That's what I was talking about in the last video. I'm just gonna start reporting all these people to the FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier Division. Get their whatever it's called, their broker numbers, whatever. So I have 2 complaints I'll be filing now. They got to learn, you know? If they don't know what the weight is, they need to, you know, spend some time Googling and then guesstimate way heavy. Because it doesn't, you know, it's not dangerous for them. I need to make sure I get this angle right, actually. Yeah, it's not dangerous for them. It's dangerous for us. What's that? Just a little PO'd right now, guys. So we're gonna put that pallet on the trailer now. Obviously it's not going on the top deck because we don't have any weight left on our drives. We're gonna bump the airbags up to 40 on the truck because it is riding a little rough right now. reason I got this one is because it's got the hook on the bottom to hold the phone. And this thing feels pretty cheap. Wonderful. I'm gonna sit inside to do this. Yeah, this thing's a piece of crap. Okay, now I'm getting really frustrated. Well, that was a waste of 20 bucks. Well, I hate it, but it's just gonna have to do. Raining weather, New York. Someone made a boo-boo. Oh, all the way backwards. Man, whoosh. Man, how you do a 180? An 18-wheeler. Man, that had to have been quite the ride. 1 hour, 4 minutes away. Well, squeaky wheel gets the grease. I got another $280 out of that heavy-ass tank right there. So that one is now $1,480 plus 18 for the aluminum plus the pallet we're picking up right now is $1,000. Just called about another load. It was perfect. 2,500 pounds, 4 foot wide, 11 foot long, fit right on. And the lady ran my MC number and she's like, I'm sorry, we don't work with your insurance company with tarp loads because they refused to pay a claim on a driver that had a tarp leak. So I said, wow, that's, you know, seems a little unfair to me. Considering it cost me $15,000 a year to insure through my insurance company, and now I'm getting rejected loads. Biggest scam in the world, insurance. Well, not the biggest one in the world, but a necessary evil. But other than that, just looked at the load boards. I don't think we're going to be able to get anything else on this thing, so we need to start figuring out what's going on, where we're headed to. Like I said, southwest is where I believe I'm going, and end up in the panhandle of Florida somewhere and ride out the storm there, I guess. I'm thinking about calling up my friend who lives in Alabama. Maybe I'll just go there and crash with him for a day or two over the weekend and then start re-driving on Monday. Like I said, I'm not quite sure what to do right now, but all I know is I can't go straight south. It's impossible right now, so it'd be nice to load this deck, but yeah, oh well, what do you do? All right, we'll see you in an hour. Later.